The honest answer to that question is because my mum told me to. That's really true. Like when I was quite young, she used to like to find things for me to do in the summer holidays because I used to get into a bit of trouble sometimes, and so I do things like gardening for local elderly people, but also as a result of that I also started doing more in-depth things like redecorating kitchens. I learned tiling and plumbing and things like that, all in my summer holidays because my mum told me to. And then later on, in my school, we had a really great volunteering opportunity where you could have Friday afternoon off to go and volunteer in the local psychiatric hospital to just talk to people. The way that you maintain your involvement in your community, you get to know people, you get to do things you wouldn't have done if you just think about work or college or whatever. You know, there's so many different things you can end up doing as a volunteer. Some people don't even realise they're volunteering as well, and that's worth noting. You know, I was very much involved in, when my children were younger, in youth football, and I'd say most of the parents involved in that would not class themselves as volunteers. They're just helping their kids to play football. Well, I think one of the main ones is people have lots of great ideas and often get given rubbish excuses as to why they can't do them, like health and safety, or it's illegal when it's not. There's all sorts of things that obstacles that can get put in the way of volunteers. So that's one of my main bugbears, is and giving people the space to volunteer. So that's the big challenge. I think very early on, when I was probably about 16 or 17, I ran a community newspaper, and I sort of learned, we used to all get together and paste up. This is before, you know, we had computers, so we literally pasted up the newspaper and then took it to a printer and had it printed up. And that was great because it was just a group of us, all similar ages, putting together this thing, and as a result we used to also run events out of it as well. So you got to put on sort of music events and parties and things like that, and it was all around, you know, getting people more active in their community. So yeah, the community newsletter is good.